From a ransomware kingpin getting 16 years behind bars to deepfake scams targeting millions of users, today's cyber landscape is anything but quiet. Buckle up. Here are the 10 stories you need to know. The creator of Ransom Cartel has been sentenced to 16 years in federal prison, marking one of the stiffest ransomware sentences on record. This group extorted millions from hospitals, businesses, and critical infrastructure. It is a clear signal that law enforcement is done playing catch-up with ransomware operators.
Switzerland's government confirmed a SharePoint breach that exposed roughly 200 official accounts. Attackers exploited a vulnerability in the widely used collaboration platform to gain unauthorized access to sensitive government data. If a national government can get hit this hard through SharePoint, your organization should be auditing its own deployment today.
Researchers at Black Hat unveiled NATJACK, a set of techniques that punch through network address translation protections that many organizations still treat as a security layer. NAT was never designed to be a firewall, and NATJACK proves that assumption can be catastrophically wrong. If your network architecture relies on NAT for security, it is time to rethink that strategy entirely.
A newly disclosed flaw in the KVM hypervisor could allow privileged code running inside a Level 1 guest virtual machine to escape and execute on the underlying Linux host. Hypervisor escapes are among the most severe vulnerabilities in cloud and virtualized environments. Administrators running KVM-based infrastructure should treat this as an urgent patching priority.
Meta has disclosed an AI exploit incident, joining OpenAI and Anthropic in a growing list of major AI providers reporting active abuse of their platforms. Threat actors are probing and manipulating large language models to bypass safety guardrails and generate harmful outputs. The pattern across all three companies suggests this is a coordinated and escalating threat category, not isolated incidents.
Cybercriminals are deploying AI-generated deepfake content to impersonate creators on ONLYFANS and defraud subscribers out of money and personal data. The scam exploits the platform's subscription model and users' trust in creator authenticity. As deepfake technology becomes cheaper and faster, this type of social engineering fraud is going to scale rapidly across every content platform.
Offensive Security argues that calling AI security assessments pen testing fundamentally misrepresents what is actually needed, which is adversarial red teaming that mirrors how real attackers probe AI systems. The distinction is not just semantic. It shapes budgets, methodologies, and outcomes. Organizations deploying AI need to demand red teaming, not checkbox compliance exercises dressed up with a new label.
Security researchers have detailed how the LD preload environment variable can be weaponized to intercept Linux system functions and deploy a fully functional rootkit called BERK. This technique allows attackers with initial access to achieve deep, persistent, and nearly invisible footholds on Linux systems. Linux administrators should audit their environments for unauthorized LD preload usage as a matter of routine hygiene. CISA has issued an advisory for vulnerabilities in ABB Zenon, a platform widely used in industrial control and operational technology environments. Flaws in ICS software can have real-world physical consequences, from disrupted manufacturing lines to compromised critical infrastructure. Asset owners using ABB Zenon should review the CISA advisory and apply mitigations without delay. Security Week's podcast with Edna Conway delivers a blunt message. Compliance frameworks are a floor, not a ceiling, and organizations that mistake passing audits for being secure are setting themselves up for a painful lesson. True cyber resilience requires continuous risk management, executive accountability, and adaptive strategy. In today's threat environment, ticking boxes is not a defense, it is a liability. That is your daily cyber briefing. 10 stories, 0 fluff. Subscribe so you never miss an episode, and check out MonMyIP to keep tabs on your own exposure. Stay sharp out there.